All right. So in our ETL testing course, we are going to cover in first module where we will discuss about the ETL and data warehousing. What is exactly the ETL testing is and how, what are the importance of ETL testing in data warehousing. Then what is the difference between the ETL and database testing and data warehouse testing? What are the different tools we used for the ETL testing? And some of the data warehousing concepts. So we will discuss these all things one by one. So let's begin from first point or the module one first chapter. What is ETL testing? So ETL testing, what is, first of all, see this image. In this image, you can see that these are the some of the different application like CRM application, ERP database, some flat files like Excel, JSON, CSV files, Notepad, and some unstructured database. So unstructured data means that can be MongoDB and all things. So in a business, many these are the different business databases. So what happens that many different businesses stores their data on different places, different kind of databases. Some of them are using Google Sheet, some of them are using Excel Sheet, some of them are using JSON. So these are called flat file. Some companies are using SQL Server, some companies are using MySQL, some are using uh, Oracle. So these are different databases. Some companies are using MongoDB. Some companies are using NoSQL database, that is unstructured database. So when from the unstructured database, we moved all the data in ODS. ODS means operational data store. That is operational data stores. Like all the data from these places, we are moving into one place, first of all, and then all from different sources. So these are called sources. So from the different sources, we are moving data to the operational data stores, right? And in the operational data store, it is also a kind of database, and there we stores raw data. We stores raw data. What it means, from different sources, we are pulling the data and storing in one database. Basically, that data I'm pulling from the JSON file, from the Google Sheet, from the MySQL, from the Oracle. So the sources are different. Now we are keeping all those data in one place, one database that is called operational data store. So it stores only the we store there for temporary basis, and that data are raw data, means just like source data. We are not changing anything in that data. Now, from the source data, we are moving those data in the staging environment. From here, now we are moving to the staging environment. What it means, from the different sources, data move to one database. Now from one database, we are moving to one different database, and that is called a staging area. This is called a staging area. And in the staging area, we are now doing some of the activity where we clean the data, we are checking the structure of the data, we are checking the proper transformation. So these things all the activity is happening on the staging area. The ETL tester performs all the activity on the staging area. Now from the staging area, if everything is corrected, means the data is cleaned, no duplication, um, all the things are verified, the data type, the schema, each and everything is verified on the staging area. Then we moved that. It means that the on the staging area, all the testing is completed. All the testing is completed, and then we move that data to the warehouse. That is called a central repository for structure and process data. That is a central final place where we move the data. And from the data warehouse, at the data warehouse, whatever data we stores, that data is the final one. Means tested data, means clean data, means there is no any error in that data. So based on that data, the business people can take a business decision. Business people can take a business decision. Like from here, the business people take business decision, but how they will take the business decision, that is here. Dashboard reports based on the pictorial dashboard report. Mainly the visualizes. They visualize that uh, different kind of graphs, but in between you can see the data marts. So what is in the data mart? Assuming that we have moved some of the data from different sources and from different uh, data. So suppose in one organization, I moved some of the data like the employee count, salary, the product that company is selling, the product price, on which uh, quarter the product is sold maximum, on which quarter it is sold minimum, what are the price difference, kind of things we are maintaining there, right? How many people are doing the marketing, what is the marketing cost, and all the things. So for everything, we have the different tables. Like for sales, we have the sales data. The marketing, whenever we are doing the marketing, whether it is a SEO marketing, that is a pictorial marketing, that is a digital marketing, that is a on print media marketing. So we are storing those data in different table. How many people are there? Like sales people, HR people, like employees are there. How much amount we are spending on their salary, their seen cost, unseen cost, office maintenance cost, some of the facility staff are there. So different kind of tables are also there. So whenever we want or the business people wants, I want only sales data. So that is data mart. Here you will find all the data. But if any specific data the business people wants, like sales data, okay, they will pull from the sales data will be placed in a different place, that is called data mart. If they are saying, no, I want a total employee and how much salary we are paying, what are the appraisal cycle, how much I'm giving the appraisal and all the things. So we place those data in different data mart. If they are asking, no, I want marketing data, how much money we have spent on the marketing, and where on which places we have spent the money, so we can place those data in different data marts. So data mart is just a subset of this data. Here all the tables, all the data is present, but in the data mart we are pulling or pushing the specific set of data which is demanded by the business people. And based on the data, the business people cannot take a decision correctly, correct? So for them, they need some kind of dashboards. Dashboards means visual, pictorial representation of data, like a pie chart, bar chart kind of data. So for that, we prepare some pictorial representation so that they can visualize the data properly. And based on that visualization, they can take a decision for the business. Okay, so here comes the business intelligence and reporting. Like data from data marts is used for dashboard, report, for analytics purpose. And for this dashboard report, we need we use a different tool, that is BI tool or Power BI tool. Like Microsoft, it's their own Power BI. Earlier, that was the Tableau. There is another tool, SSRS. So these tools we use to present the visual representation of data. So this is the basic of the ETL testing. Like whatever the data is moving from the source to the warehouse, are those data is correct, or are those data are correct or not? To validate these things, ETL testers perform some activity, and that comes under the ETL testing. So in a nutshell, if I say that, so ETL process moves raw data, then it raw data where it moves on the operational data store. And from there, it moves to the staging area where we cleanse it. We clean the data and then stores in a structure format in warehouse. So data warehouse is a centralized repository for all the business data. And the last, data mart helps in the faster analysis for different departments. Based on different department, the business people can take decision. But how they will take decision? Based on some visual report. And for visual report, what tool we are using? BI tool we are using. Correct? So this is about the ETL testing. Okay.